What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here, and I am bringing you the latest non-arranged war with WHF2 against OneHive. We matched up with them just randomly. They pretty soundly defeated us. It was a fun war. It was really good. Everybody brought their games. I don't know if I could say A games because we didn't bring our A games. They attacked pretty decently. Both the clans struggled a little bit at Town Hall 9. There were dips. From Town Hall 10s down to Town Hall 9s on both sides, but they definitely had a much stronger Town Hall 11 and 10 game on this particular war. So give them tons of props, no introductions needed to them. We'll show real quick what they did to us. I think we had 5 Town Hall 11s. Maybe one of them is a 10.5. I'm not quite sure. You see, they cleaned up the Town Hall 10s pretty soundly, so that is going to be quite different when you look at the opposite on our side, or what on their side, what we did to them. And then we'll switch over here, and you'll notice we struggled a lot with their Town Hall 11s. 2-star, well, just a couple, and then 1-star, 1-star. Had a 1-star on their Town Hall 10. Didn't even hit a Town Hall 10. 1-star, 1-star. To a couple 2s, and then I think we cleaned the rest of the map. So let's go ahead and jump into some of the attacks and check this war out. Alright, so I'm not going to show any Town Hall 11 to Town Hall 10 dips. We've all seen the boner and mass miner and mass bowler attacks. So let's go ahead and jump down to number 16, and we'll check our ERH, our Town Hall 10, taking out their Town Hall 10 with an air attack. And watch the kill squad here come in from the left-hand side. We're going to use a golem to tank for a little bit, and then we're going to drop the king and the queen in there to get into that queen, the enemy queen, as well as to take out that air defense and hopefully get the Inferno Tower along with the king, although the king is not really necessary with an air attack. So funneling has been done. Golem's jumping in there. King is jumping in there, and he will beeline right to that queen under rage, smack her down in just a couple of hits. It's all over there. Clan Castle is triggered with the Golem and Alun standard stuff. Poison is dropped down there. Queen is going to go ahead and take care of that Clan Castle. I think it doesn't get the enemy king, but gets that Golem taken down, breaks it into the Golemites, takes the balloon down. And just this is the key right here. If you look at the Inferno Tower, that queen is just about done, and she needs to get that Inferno Tower, but she gets it down to more than half of energy left, which is going to pretty much be the success of this war. Obviously more so if she got it down, but it's one of the keys that she got it down that far, and you'll see what I mean in just a second. So we're starting the Lava Hound deployment with the loons right behind it and into haste. Drops that third Lava Hound in from the noon area with some loons behind that. And then we drop that fourth Lava Hound in there to go ahead and help the other hounds out. Freeze on that Inferno Tower, takes that out. The loons standing under haste, just a bunch of hastes here. And then we've got some more loons on the back end trying to get to that air defense. There still is one more air defense left. Send some more loons at the 6 o'clock to try to go ahead and get that last one that the Lava Hound is tanking. Finally, it is done. No more Lava Hounds, but there's tons and tons of balloons. And this is what I'm talking about with that queen getting that Inferno Tower down just to a sliver of health. It is doing some work on these loons, and it is going to go ahead and take out almost every single one of these loons, except for the hero loon. Here we go, it goes down, and we've got, look at that, one more loon left over with just a tiny little bit of health left. So very, very cool. That was the make or break raid. I don't think that if that Inferno Tower lived, I think it would have taken out all those pups and Lava Hounds. Maybe they could have overpowered it. Not quite sure, but it definitely helped out a lot. So we've got that hero loon there helping with the cleanup, and that is a good way to start off our war recap. So very nice attack by ERH. All right, we'll go ahead and jump down to number 17 and check out the boner attack, bowlers, and miners. Not quite the normal amount of bowlers, but we got bowlers, miners, a baby dragon. We've got a queen walk or a queen charge coming in on the bottom. With I believe this is the one where we use tons of wall breakers and have a lot of fails, but still 3-star. So doing the funneling, queen's doing her thing, walking from the 6 o'clock to the 9 o'clock compartment, and he brings 8 wall breakers to go ahead and get into here. I think 3 of them are for his other kill squad up at the 3 o'clock. So there we go with the first set, and they get 2 in there successfully, and then they're taken out. The other is taken out, and finally the last one is taken out. So he sends in that last wall breaker, and he's got 2 more left. So 6 wall breakers to get into that compartment, and triggers the clan castle, and under rage they're gonna go, hey, she's gonna be able to take care of this golem and loon. So we've got the queen doing her thing. Pretty soon, there we go with the second portion. We've got phase 2 coming in here with the king and some bowlers on the back, going ahead and get into this compartment, taking out the town hall and trying to wall break in, but 2 wall breakers are not going to get into that wall. But we've got queen using her, getting a second rage to go ahead and take out some more of these buildings as she's punching a wall, instead of walking over to that cannon, which actually I think is probably what he wanted. Worked out in his benefits. She's able to take the queen on queen action, take that queen out, and the king decides to take a leisurely stroll around the world. Miners are already dropped in here under a double giant bomb next to that Tesla, standing in a heel, but queen and miners are going funneling into this core. Queen on king, and I don't think the queen's going to live through this one with the king pounding on her. Just I think uses, oh okay, so she does. I'm sorry, we're looking at the wrong attack before. So she's able to go ahead and under rage, just skate through and take out the enemy king, and tries to go ahead and get some more done. This is a boss queen though. She is not going to go down. There she goes. She's like, I am under Inferno Tower. I can't get healed. I'm just going to walk out, and let's go ahead and get that heal back up to full again. Very, very boss queen. So we've got the miners still doing their things. No more heals. Got to take out that Inferno Tower, which they will do right here. There we go. And no matter what happens at this point, it's no big deal because we've got a full queen that's going to be able to clear out the rest, even if there were no more miners, which there are. So it even works out better, and that also works out to a 3-star. So we've got a hidden Tesla. They used a lot of hidden Teslas, or troll Teslas, I'm sorry, troll Teslas in the corners. Wasn't able to stop this one, so we've got the 3-star there. All right, let's drop down to number 20. Number 20 is getting taken out by king, and we're doing a queen charge baby drag with bowlers. And this is just a cool example of knowing what kind of defenses that your troops are going to focus on each part. I love this attack. Baby dragons, queen, queen walk, queen charge. So we've got the funneling going in from the baby dragon up top that is doing tons of work. Queen is getting her doing her thing and taking out some of the defenses and trash buildings. And she's going to continually keep going down. Sends the hog in there to trip that clan castle, and it's going to go ahead and trip almost all of it. 3 minions, and and a real dragon, not a baby dragon, a full dragon. There we go. So there is 2 more minions left over in that clan castle. Not going to really be a big deal. Takes care of that really cool by using a baby dragon, and as soon as she's got the queen funnels here, he's going to drop a baby dragon under rage. Look at that. Triggers the rest of the clan castle, and that baby dragon is going to turn its attention to those 2 minions, take them out in a couple shots, and then continue on its merry way. And it is going to get so much value out of that, because it is going to go ahead and take out the sweeper and the wizard tower. So very, very cool. Got baby dragons and wizards funneling up top. Finally, that baby dragon goes down. We've got the second phase or third phase or whatever phase you want with bowlers. Now, check this out. This is really cool. He's got the bowlers going in up top with the giant just going ahead and tanking for them just long enough for them to take out that defense in the corner, the cannon in the corner, and then they're going to go ahead and walk around the base from noon till 9, and they only have to take out this archer tower, which they will do right here. There we go. And now there is nothing else to hit them for quite some time. Still has a golem in the bag that he has not even used, nor has he dropped his king down. So these bowlers are just going to do their thing and walk around the base until he finally drops that golem in here. If he would have dropped that golem in there just 2 or 3 seconds earlier, those bowlers would not have even been hit by that archer tower, but they take it out nonetheless. Drops the bowlers in there to help get into that queen compartment. There we go. And we got a still full health queen with ability on the bottom, still walking around as she took out the barbarian king. Just really, really cool systematic attack. Every compartment, every portion of this base was taken out by different units. So very, very nicely done. We've got the queen still getting healed on the bottom, taking out defenses and trash buildings. A bunch of bowlers still up. That golem is tanking for them as they're doing work up at the top. Finally, that golem or golemite goes down, and Expo is picking out a couple of these units one by one, but it's really not going to be any big deal at all because that queen is still got a rage that's still not used, her ability, which is still not used, and that baby dragon took care of the other one that its brethren could not, that wizard tower up top. And now I'll finally go ahead and take out that Expo for the 3-star. Swags a heal, swags a rage. Just incredible attack. A very, very nice attack. Probably I would say it's my favorite attack of the war. We had a lot of good ones, but that one was just a really nice knowing the base and doing it. All right, let's go to number 21, and we're going to check out another air attack, a Gobo La Lune. Just with tons of value on this kill squad coming in here. The kill squad is going to come in from the 9 o'clock compartment, and it is going to get the 3 air defenses up top as well as the enemy archer queen. So using the minion to go ahead and start some of that funneling, drops a couple golems there, and I think this is one with the hidden Teslas on the outside. Yeah, there we go. So that poor golem is going to get slightly roasted and toasted, but drops the test wall breaker. Good thing you dropped that test wall breaker because there was a small bomb there. The other ones jump in there and they get it taken out. Very, very cool. Everything's rerouting in. That hero wizard up top is doing his funneling so they do not walk back out, and they drop a jump and then the poisons for the clan castle. Now we're going to rage this whole kill squad up, and they are just going to go bananas. That's right, BANANAS on this base. They're going to go ahead and take out that enemy queen. Enemy king is down. Rages up his king. Queen is going to go ahead and reroute back to start taking out some trash buildings and then work her way down as well. But those bowlers, they are not done. No, they are not. We've got an air defense going down. That is the 3rd air defense. So now it's just time to go ahead and stick a fork in this base because it is done. We've got lava hounds that we still have 2 of them. They've been deployed. There we go with the loons right behind them, and there is no air sweeper to push them back at all. So really, it's just like an open invitation to just wreck this base. So Queen is still doing her thing up top, and we've just got a plethora. Would you say I have a plethora of balloons? Yes, I would say you have a plethora of balloons that are going to go ahead and take out that air defense and now that Expo. And then they really have that poor cannon who is just sitting helpless and defenseless against this loon. There's this army of balloons, and he saved 1 extra loon just in case he needed it for cleanup, which I don't think he does, so I'm not sure if he uses it or not. Or, yeah, there we go. So, you know what? This is OneHive. We're not messing around here. So, we'll go ahead and drop that loon in for cleanup. Very nice job on that one. We love air attacks. I love them. They're my favorite. So let's go ahead and check out another one. Meek the Freak is going to go ahead and take out this base with a drag La Lune. And if you look at this base, one of the reasons why he is successful, and this is again knowing your base and what you're going against, is these expos. They are both set to ground. If these expos, even one of them, was not set to ground, this would have been a fail. So knowing your base, knowing what you can do is very, very important. And it's just a nice attack, nice strategy. Brings a zapquake or a zake in for one of those air defenses, a jump, and then a couple of hastes with the poison. So tons of minions funneling up on the top there, and this poor minion, he's got some serious work to do on this town hall. You'll see. So he's doing his thing up top. So the goal is to get the king and queen into this base and take out both of those air defenses. They're not worried about the king and queen on the bottom. The dragons will take care of that. So he's got the king to jump in there with a couple of Valks to go ahead and help them out, take out some of these buildings. And really, again, their goal is to get in there, take out those two air defenses, and then basically lie down and die after and the clan castle as well. So king is going to go down here. Queen takes out the first air defense, and she's going to go ahead and jump, see what happened to the king, and then she is going to exact revenge after she uses her ability. There we go, and just gets that air defense down in time. So now it's time to go ahead and start our dragon deployment. So he's got a baby dragon there doing some funneling. He's got another air seeking mine that takes out that balloon that was going to take the mortar out, but no big deal. It's got the dragons coming in here from the bottom, the 6 o'clock, and this is what I'm talking about with those expos. Those expos would be going ham on these dragons at this point if it were set to air, whittling them down one by one. So it's there. You can see they're doing nothing right now, so they are just sitting ducks. So we do have a couple hastes going on. There we go with our La Lune portion at the 3 o'clock, going against that sweeper, which is always a difficult thing. So still has one more loon left over, but uses that haste to get these loons pushed through. They're going to go from that archer tower to the wizard tower, and then hopefully let's make our way up to that air defense. There we go. And there are too many balloons to not take out that air defense, even against that sweeper, which finally goes down. So very, very cool. We've got dragons going on like crazy, and then we've got one loon that was sent in on the bottom, which is going to get that mortar, but not the air defense. So this is what I'm talking about here. Look at that. The Seeking Mines hitting all these dragons. Look at the end of this. It is a photo finish here. Look at the health that this dragon has here. We've got almost full wizard tower, and we've got this dragon just take a look at that. This is crazy. That dragon is beyond life support. It is, if there is just a breeze, that dragon is dead. And it does get that last hit in just in time. That wizard tower would have taken out that pup and minions, if I'm not mistaken, and that would have been a failed attack if that dragon went down. Again, those expos, same thing. If those expos were set to air, they would have never had that many dragons. So knowing your base, attacking it with the right amount, that's just a very cool example of that. Let's go on to number 31, and this is a cleanup on my hit. I had a 199% this war. I had a fresh hit 99% 2-star attack, and then cleanup attack for 3 stars. So just a little bit of tweaking here on that number 31. Same thing as I did. I used a Queen Walk Vaho. He used the Go Vaho. So I used one less healer than me. Notice that, again, this is all about tweaking the attack. Notice that he did not need, or I did not need, 4 healers to get what I wanted accomplished with my Archer Queen. So just was able to use that extra space for a couple of those troops. Brings the Golem in there to start tanking for those Valkyries that get pulled in from the Queen as well as the King. So that Queen, it was supposed to be a Queen charge, but the wall breakers failed, so no big deal. She'll just go ahead and start taking out the rest of the buildings here under the healers. So we got a lava hound in the clan castle, which means these Valkyries and King can run free along with the bowlers and really just kind of get tickled by this lava hound. No, it's not going to be any kind of issue for them to make it through the rest of this base. That lava hound's doing no damage to them almost whatsoever. Still a golem up there that's tanking, and King's beating through to try to get down there. The Valks are still going on the outside. They took out the Tesla farm, and we've got a queen on the bottom with ability, and use that ability just in time, and she's going to go ahead and get healed back up to full, and also start taking out some of these buildings as well. Expo is locked onto the healers, but they're doing so much. The queen is doing so much damage, and everything else is converging into the base. It's not going to really be too much of a big deal. Still have 7 hogs that we have not deployed yet. There goes one of them, and we've got the queen that's still doing her thing. The last healer is going to go down there, but the damage is already done, and we've got hogs coming up from the bottom. And we've got a king that's still pounding through stuff after using his ability. And we've got trying to heal through a double giant bomb, which at this point is not going to work, but will when the new patch comes out or the new update comes out. You can do that. So we've got the last giant bomb trigger down there, but there's only a couple more buildings left. And that lava hound is not even going to be popped. So nice job going ahead and tweaking the attack. Swag's a wizard, Swag's a archer, and gets that 3-star. Okay, a couple more attacks and we will be finished here. Checking out Canadian gets a 6-pack for this war. Nice job. Doing a quad La Lune. So we bring in 4 lava hounds and a whole bunch of loons. Just a buttload of loons. Using a Zake for that 1 air defense, so he's got 4 lava hounds for 3 air defenses. Loses a giant there to start tanking for that Tesla, just to let that king and baby dragon live a little bit longer. His only goal here is to go ahead and get that enemy queen, so it's just like a pentaloon. There is a lava hound in the clan castle, so I'm guessing this is a cleanup. It's or else it would have been an awesome guess and a very risky one at that. This queen is playing with fire. She's barely getting that enemy queen, but uses her ability and gets it on just the last couple of hits there. So mission is accomplished. The enemy queen goes down. No need to take out the clan castle because the hound is never going to come out. It's never going to see broad daylight. It is going to be crushed under the weight of that building. And we've got lava hounds coming in from the left-hand side with the loons following them. And they are not going against the sweeper until now, so that is very good. There's Lava Hound from 12 o'clock, though, however, is going against the sweeper. So he is going to have problems. But we've got some loons coming in here. That first sweeper does go down, so now it is no longer an issue. And we've got that haste pushing these loons through. Loving the heal for these balloons as they try to make it through that wizard tower. The wizard tower is going to do nothing to them under a heal. And then we've got that last lava hound that's tanking the last air defense and a whole bunch of balloons. We do have a balloon parade that is taking care of all the rest of these defenses. That last air defense goes down. We've got like 5 billion balloons going against that expo, and now it's just time for cleanup. So yeah, we've got a cleanup balloon there at the 7 o'clock. And this base is very defiantly crushed. Great attack. Okay, last couple will show some lower Town Hall 9s. This was my second attack. And I'm using a Queen Walk, which was supposed to be a Queen Charge Vaho. But we've got the baby dragon here that's going to do some funneling up top. There is a tri-Tesla on the right and back of that town hall at 3 o'clock. And I just make a couple mistakes here. One of the things is I should have never dropped this giant to get into. I wanted to get into the 3 o'clock compartment with my wall breakers. This giant just gets beyond toasted and roasted from these 3 Teslas, and they take out the wall breakers right before they get in there. So what I should have done is drop my queen here before the giants, or the giant and the wall breakers, as I do right here. And then once that queen was targeted by the 2 Teslas, I could have dropped my 1 giant to go ahead and tank the 1 Tesla and archer tower, and then dropped the wall breakers right behind them. Especially if I would have put the wall breakers under rage, they would have easily gotten there and gone and take that out. That wizard tower is only a level 6, so it was not heavy enough to take out the wall breaker with 1 shot. So That's all right. No big deal. We're going to go ahead and still take care of this base. So we drop a poison, get the queen under her second rage, make sure she lives through it. And one of the reasons why this was successful was I used the wizard to go ahead and keep this funneling because I do not want that queen to walk. So that wizard there funneling is key to having that queen start taking up the 3 o'clock buildings, and then that other right here takes out that last building, and then that queen has nowhere else to go but into that 3 o'clock. And I want her to take out that expo where there's a double giant bomb set, which she does, and then get that enemy king. Drops the I drop the Valkyries and wall breakers in there. The wall breakers do get a fail, so I have to drop a jump. Meant to drop a jump instead of the heal, but you know what? We'll make lemonade out of these lemons. Drop the jump finally, get in there, and they're going to go ahead and take that enemy queen out standing in heals, which actually works out pretty decently. Got some hogs doing 1-for-1 defenses there while these Valkyries run around and just start slicing everything in sight. Poison goes on that enemy king up top, so my queen will go ahead and take him out without a problem. Eliminated one double giant bomb spot and hit a giant bomb, so at this point there's only one at noon. There is a troll Tesla here that just got taken out by 2 hog riders, and now it's just time to go ahead and start cleaning up the rest of these defenses. I've got a queen that is getting healed up all the way to full. Under healing with against that archer tower. We've got some hogs taking out the rest of these defenses. They are going to trip a giant bomb. But fortunately, that king is tanking for them against that wizard tower, so they will not get hit by that. And they're going to go ahead and get out of the range of the mortar and take him out. And now the king, that hero king, steps up and starts tanking for them and the archer tower as well. So just a team effort, way to go, team. That king is a team player. He's just doing what it needs to be done. So we've got wizards cleaning up on the bottom, and we've got everything else cleaning up on top. A couple hog riders, a bunch of Valks, king and queen with healers, and that is it for that base. So definitely enjoyed that attack by me. Like doing it, and we're gonna go ahead and watch a queen walk go bo ho because I don't really see too many go bohos or go hobos. I'm sorry, go hobos. With a queen walk, it's usually just the golems, the bowlers, and the hog riders. But we've got 16 hog riders, even a Valk is thrown in there. So the queen is going to do her thing. There are no wall breakers, so it will not be a queen charge. And we've got that wizard funneling on the bottom there. So the queen should go ahead and walk from the noon to about the 9 o'clock compartment and possibly take out that enemy queen. We've got the golems going in at the bottom there with wizards and minions backing them up. And I think we have double jump. So there we go. We're not using wall breakers. We're just getting into that tri-Tesla. And we've got the king going in there with wizards behind and those bowlers. We have a lava hound in the clan castle, which I'm wondering if this was a cleanup. Maybe it was. I don't know. So the enemy queen goes down by the friendly queen, and we've got the rest of the kill squad making their way in there, tripping giant bombs left and right. And we've got that second jump as they take out that enemy king. And they're going to go ahead and make their way through a lot of the rest of this base. The wizard tower goes down. Mortar is going down. We still have a Valkyrie that has not even been deployed. She is late to the party. There we go. She is going to go ahead and do some cleanup. Valkyrie cleanup. You know what? I think that's kind of sexist to say that women should be cleaning up. But the queen's doing the same thing too. So we've got 2 women cleaning up. We only threw a P.E.K.K.A in there. All right, so Queen is getting healed back up to full slowly but surely with that Expo on top of her. And then we're sending in the Hogs to go ahead and trip giant bombs, a double giant bomb set, and take out that last cannon. Then all they have to do is take out the Expo. Oh, there is one more cannon. I'm sorry. They have to take out that Expo, the AD, and then that last cannon. While shirking and juking and jiving that Skelly trap. So they're going to go ahead and take care of that with that last hit. There we go. And I think, one shot's that Skelly. There will be one solo hog cleaning up. Valkyrie is still doing her thing on the bottom. Queen is still going at the top left. And everybody's going to go ahead and finish up on these last couple of buildings. Let's fast forward. Get in here. Take out that clan castle building and that gold storage. Get that 3-star. Nice attack, goalie. Or golly, whatever it is. So again, nice attacks by WHF2. We just need to tighten up a little bit. We've got to make sure when we don't hit it the first time for a 3-star, we've got to do a little bit better job cleaning up. Props to OneHive again, some really nice high level attacks, and I heard that they put a lot of effort into redesigning some of their Town Hall 9 bases specifically for us. So we definitely appreciate the challenge. Love to hit these type of bases. Definitely gives us a lot to think about and try different types of strategies. So hopefully you all enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys are able to take some of these attacks, share them with your clan members and friends. Go ahead, like, subscribe, have them like, subscribe. The more I get, the more of these videos I can do. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Go ahead and practice these different attacks, get used to the spell compositions, deployments, and everything else. Get those 6-star clan wars and practice those 3-star attacks.